Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And, incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Tua now on 1st down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass, Tua. And his pass, incomplete.
When a linebacker diagnoses a screen, who wins? The quarterback getting a throw over to the back in time, or the linebacker running in to knock it away? With the athleticism of modern linebackers, they win the race more often than not.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, they were moving the football through the air early on, but ultimately this opening drive ends with a turnover.
And we've seen this before, haven't we? Sometimes you get those quarterbacks that, hey, they throw the pick early, they're done for the game. I don't think it's the same case with this guy we're watching here, do you?
No, not at all. He'll be back out there. The problem for him now is he has to sit on the sideline. He's going to want that next series to come quickly.
Yeah, he's hoping his defense bails him out.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. As they've got it as we resume action. Pass complete to Naylor, right side. Touchdown, Vikings! Jalen Naylor, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And going deep for Hill. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here's a jet sweep. This is Addison. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball. And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Check back 11, check back 11. Here we go, again.
To throw is Darnold. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Darnold, eluding the pressure right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
He did a good job keeping his focus downfield as he rolled out of the pocket, trying to fit a pass in. But that defender nearby made sure that one didn't result in a 1st down.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Throwing again is Darnold. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the 50, it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Darnold now to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Darnold. He sets up the screen to Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to throw, Darnold. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2 and now on first down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw there taken in by Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Up the middle, Achane. And he works free. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, back to Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Tua going to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. Tua on fourth down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
That has to be a little bit discouraging because
we are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway in Southern California. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Here's Herbert. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Here now, third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. No gain on the play there. Second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, a 22.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
From midfield now, Burrow. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Andre Yoshibas from 17 yards out. And the Bengals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And the QB rating right now, sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense.